Hello everyone, welcome to my SRD chemistry channel. Myself Mr. Kolapur BG, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Sri Renuka Devi Arts, Commerce and Science Mahavidyalaya Mahur. Today we will going to learn about the topic periodic properties. In that you can learn modern periodic law, classification of elements, atomic radius, ionization potential or ionization energy, factors influence on ionization energy, electron affinity, factors influence on electron affinity, electronegativity, factors influence on electronegativity. Now we see modern periodic law. Modern periodic law in that properties of elements are the periodic function to their atomic numbers. The periodicity in properties is due to repetition of similar outer shell electronic configuration at a certain regular intervals. In modern periodic table is based on modern periodic law in which elements are arranged in increasing order of their atomic numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. In the modern periodic table, the elements are arranged in rows and columns. These rows and columns are known as periods and groups respectively. The table consists of 7 periods and 18 groups, means 7 rows and 18 columns. Periods indicates the value of n, that is principal quantum number for the outermost or valence shell. Some number of electrons is present in outer orbitals, that is similar valence shell electronic configuration. Here we can see here classification of elements. Now classification of elements are divided into, there are 4 blocks: S block, D block, P block and F block. In S block elements there are 2 groups, in D block elements there are 10 groups, in P block elements there are 6 groups, and in F block elements there are 2 rows or 14 columns, but these are the part of D block elements. Now we see here the how it was classified in these groups. S block elements have 2 number of groups, that is 1 and 2 position, and valence shell electronic configuration is NS 1 to 2. N is the 1 to 7 number, that is 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s up to 7s. Nature of S block element is metallic in nature. And P block elements are in middle, are in at the right corner. The position in modern periodic table is group number 13 to 18, that is the valence shell electronic configuration is NS2 NP1 to 6, means NS2 NP1, NS2 NP2, NS2 NP3 up to 6 number. Then N is the number 2 to 7, means 1s2 2s2 2p1, 1s2 2s2 3p 4p, like this. And the nature of that elements are metalloids and non-metals, but some of them are metals also. Now we see D block elements. D block elements having D orbitals and 1 to 10 of the electrons are there. Ns 1 to 2. N is the number of 4 to 7, means 4d, 3d, 5d, as like this. Now we see what is the nature of that metals in nature, metallic in nature. Position 3 to 12 groups of these elements are present in middle, and 3d, 4d and 5d series. 3d series are scandium to zirconium, atomic number 21 to 30, and 4d series is ytterbium to cadmium, that is 39 to 48 atomic number, and 5d series is having lanthanum, that is 57 atomic number. But of that position there is lanthanides and actinides are occurred, and they get contract, and after that they found here hafnium 72 to mercury 80 number, that is 5d series, 5d elements. Now we see here F block elements. F block elements having valence shell electronic configuration having 1 to 14, F 1 to 14, and N minus 1, that is S 2, N minus 1 P 6, N minus 1 D 0 to 1, NS 2, that is N is the 6 and 7. In that F block elements are having radioactive in nature, and the group, that is 3 4f series lanthanides, 14 elements, that is atomic number 58, having symbol Ce, selenium, and 2 lutetium, that is 71 atomic number. 5f series having actinides, 14 elements, that is thorium 2, lawrencium. Next slide, or in this video, we see periodicity in atomic properties. The periodicities are having their atomic properties, like atomic radius. Atomic radius is the within a given period, atomic radius decreases from left to right. This is due to the effect of increase in nuclear charge while the electrons are being added to the same shell. That's why the atomic radius decreases left to right in periodic table. Within a given group, atomic radius increases down the group. This is due to the increase in number of shells. Also, down the group, the value of atomic radius is also get increases because the number of shells are added in that particular atom. But left to right, there is same shell and added electron in same shell in the left to right portion. So here you can see here periods 1, 2, 3, hydrogen, helium, lithium, 2 neon, and sodium 2 argon. 1, 2, 3 rows are there. Here you can see left to right the atomic radii get decreases, and top to bottom means hydrogen, lithium, and sodium, their respective atomic radius are get increases. 0.37 having hydrogen, lithium is 1.34, and sodium is 1.54. But along the period left to right, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine are get their atomic radius are increases periodically. Now we see here again in the first transition series, means in D block elements, the 3D series, their atomic size slightly decreases from scandium to manganese because effective nuclear charge is stronger than the shielding effect. The atomic size from iron to nickel remains almost the same because both the effects balance each other. The atomic size from copper to zinc slightly increases because shielding effect is more than effective nuclear charge due to D10 structure of copper and zinc. Inner transition elements, as we move along the lanthanide series, there is a decrease in atomic as well as ionic radius. The decrease in size is regular in ions but not so regular in atoms. This is called lanthanide contraction. Now we see here the trends of that particular atomic radius in according to the periodic table. Here you can see from right to left there is atomic size get increases, but you can consider left to right, it was get decreases, the size was decreases. Again here top to bottom the atomic radius gets increases, but you can consider from bottom to top there is also atomic radius will be decreases. Now here we can see next point, ionization potential or ionization energy. Ionization energy, that energy required to remove the last valence electron, that energy required to remove last valence electron, this energy is the ionization energy or ionization potential. Ionization energy increases along the period while decreases down the group. Ionization energy increases along the period while decreases down the group. You can see here in this image. Here the left to right ionization energy will be increases, and bottom to top there is also ionization energy gets increases. Means here the energy of requirement of that particular electron removed is requirement is more as compared to earlier. So along the period left to right there is maximum energy will be required to remove the last valence electron. That's why the energy of that particular ionization energy is increases left to right, but the top to bottom there is decreases the ionization energy because the number of shells are added in that particular atoms. So we can see here again the factors that influences on ionization energy, why the ionization energy gets decreases and increases. According to some points are there. Atomic size, factors that influences ionization energy. Atomic size is the first point, that is the larger the size of the atom, the smaller the ionization energy. Larger the size of the atom, the smaller the ionization energy. Means here in earlier image you can see here the size will be decreases left to right. That's why the ionization energy also gets increases. It's depends on the size of that particular atom. Hence the carbon having ionization energies are more than the boron, because the electrons are added in same shell or same orbital. That's why the requirement of energy is more than the earlier. Now we see here again next point, effective nuclear charge. The greater the effective nuclear charge on the nucleus of an atom, the more difficult it will be to remove an electron from the atom, because electrostatic force of attraction between the nucleus and the outermost electron increases. So greater energy will be required to remove the electron. Now we see here penetration effect of orbitals. The order of energy required to remove electron from s, p, d and f orbitals of shell is s having more energy, p having also, as compared to s is lesser energy, after d and after that f orbitals. That's why means its meaning is the requirement of energy that removed last electron in s orbital is more as compared to p, and p is more requirement than the d, and then after that the f orbital. Now we see here shielding or screening effect. Screening effect results in decrease of force of attraction between the nucleus and the outermost electron, and laser energy is required to separate the electron. Thus the value of ionization potential also gets decreases. Now we see here stability of half filled and fully filled orbitals. Half filled means consider one of the p orbital. P orbital having capacity of electrons, fully filled 6 electrons, and half filled are 3 electrons. And the as compared to according to the Hund's rule, the half filled and full filled orbitals are more stable as compared to the other orbitals. Here you can see according to Hund's rule, the stability of half filled or completely filled regenerate orbitals is comparatively high. So comparative the energy is required to separate the electron from such atoms. Now here you can see the successive ionization energies. Elements here, ionization energy first, ionization energy second, third and fourth. Lithium, carbon and nitrogen atoms are there. Lithium, the first ionization energy is 520.1 and second ionization energy is 7297. Here requirement of the energy to remove the valence electron or last valence electron. The carbon having 1086, nitrogen having 1402 is the first ionization energy, because the lithium is having more size as compared to carbon, and carbon is having more size, atomic size, as compared to the nitrogen. That's why the ionization energy is depends on the atomic size. Now we see here electron affinity. What is the electron affinity? Electron affinity is nothing but one of the having the electron affinity increases along the period while decreases down the group. Now, here you can see in that image particularly from left to right there is electron affinity increases, and top to bottom or bottom to top there is also electron affinity gets increases. Electron affinity is nothing but one of the amount of energy released when an electron is attached to a neutral atom or molecule in the gaseous state to form a negative ion. Any of the atom that are present in gaseous state, the required amount of energy to release that electron particularly. This is the electron affinity. Now we see here factors affecting the magnitude of electron affinity. The atomic size, effective nuclear, same as compared to the ionization energy. In general, electron affinity value decreases with the increasing atomic radius because electrostatic force of attraction decreases between the electron being added and the atomic nucleus due to increase of distance between them. Effective nuclear charge, electron affinity value of the element increase as the effective nuclear charge on the atomic nucleus increases because electrostatic force of attraction between the electron being added and the nucleus increases. As the electrostatic force of attraction increases, amount of energy released in is more as compared to the less effective nuclear charge. Now we see here screening or shielding effect. Electron affinity value of the elements decreases with the increasing shielding or screening effect. The shielding effect between the outer electrons and the nucleus increases as the number of electrons increases in the inner shell. Here you can see the chart of that particular electron affinity that measure in kilojoule mole inverse. Now we see stability of half filled and completely filled orbitals. The stability of half filled and completely filled or degenerate orbitals of a subshell is comparatively more. So it is difficult to add electron in such orbitals and lesser energy is released on addition of electron. Hence the electron affinity value will gets decreases. Here the half filled, completely filled, also beryllium is the completely filled, nitrogen is half filled, helium is also completely filled. That's why the electron affinities are values are 0. These totally noble gases are having completely orbitals and these values are also gets 0. Whichever there is completely and half filled orbitals, these values are gets 0 or lesser amount. So here is the electron affinity. Now we see electronegativity. What is the electronegativity? Electronegativity is nothing but one of the amount of power of attract or the energy to attract the shared pair electron towards itself. That atom or the note is called as the electronegativity or electronegative element. So electronegativity of elements increases along the period while decreases down the group. According to this, from left to right, always electronegativity gets increases. It's also depend on the their atomic size. Here the factors affecting the magnitude of electronegativity: atomic radius, effective nuclear charge, oxidation state of the atom and hybridization state also. These factors are effective towards the electronegativity. As the atomic radius of the element increases, the electronegativity value decreases. Now atomic radius left to right gets decreases and top to bottom always gets increases. That's why top to bottom electronegativity also gets decreases and left to right the electronegativity always increases. Electronegativity as it is totally oppositely to as compared to the electropositivity. Effective nuclear charge. The electronegativity value increases as the effective nuclear charge on the atomic nucleus gets increases. Oxidation state of the atom. The electronegativity value increases as the oxidation state, that is the number of positive charge of the atom, increases. Hybridization state of an atom in a molecule. If the S character in the hybridization state of the atom increases, electronegativity also gets increases. Here some examples are there of hybridization state, that is sp3, sp2 and sp. Here sp3 having S character 25% and electronegativity of that particular sp3 hybridization is 2.48. sp2 having 33.33% S character having electronegativity 2.75 and sp having 50% S character, that's electronegativity is 3.25. that is the highest electronegativity. It depends also factor, that is hybridization. Means in that some examples you can see like acetylene, ethylene and the ethane. These are the sp, sp2 and sp3 hybridized orbitals or the hybridized elements. Here some general periodic trends of some periodic properties, that is ionization energy left to right increases, electron affinity also left to right increases, and here at the base there is atomic radius from right to left, that is atomic radius gets increases, means left to right its atomic radius gets decreases. Atomic radius top to bottom also gets increases because number of shells are there added in that particular orbitals. Here electron affinity top to bottom increases, and ionization energy also gets top to bottom increases. And non-metallic character and metallic character as like this. So students, if you like this video, then don't forget to share, like, share and subscribe. Thank you.